Here I have it. Apple's iPhone 11 Pro Max and iPhone 11 Pro. Apple's brand new iPhone 11 Pro and 11 Pro Max are probably two of the best iPhones Apple has ever produced. But I get it. They're not, maybe not the most attractive because you don't like the square on the back. It's not the most elegant thing in the world, but what you get in camera capability makes it totally worth it. Apple certainly doesn't care about being the thinnest or lightest phone anymore. This is, in fact, the iPhone 11 Pro and Pro Max are slightly thicker and heavier than their predecessors. Aside from size and weight, there is no difference between these two phones. They've got all the same technologies inside and out. That includes the A13 Bionic chip that is running the performance. As far as materials go, we've got glass on the front and the back, and this is a continuous piece of glass, so they've milled it down to leave just the shiny part on top, and on top of those lenses is sapphire crystal. So let's go over this again. We've got three cameras. We've got the 12 megapixel wide, 12 megapixel ultra wide, and the 12 megapixel telephoto. That's 2x optical zoom. So these are three incredible cameras all in one device. All of these lenses are available, by the way, in other areas of the Cameras app. So you can use them on panoramic shots or also time-lapse shots, and that makes them incredibly dramatic. Portrait mode quality continues to improve. Not only can I adjust, obviously I can post adjust after I've taken the photo with studio light, contour light, stage light. Now we've got something called high key mono, and it really does an incredible job of still capturing my bald head in there. You can see I'm still showing up. Also, I can now change the intensity of the light. I can adjust that on the fly as well. One of the coolest new features is night mode. Now, I actually shot this photo with the iPhone 11 Pro Max, and what you can see is a light trail there that I actually captured. Now, I did have the phone on a tripod, and here's another one, a tripod shot. That looks like daytime. It's not. It's nighttime, and those are stars. So this is really an incredible feature with a lot of power. It's really easy to use, and I think people are going to have a lot of fun with it. I'm glad that Apple finally got on board with night mode photography. In addition to all the things that Apple has done to improve the camera quality, because we have those three new lenses, they've completely changed the Photos app. I mean, it's got so much going on here. I don't know if you can see, because now this is the wide angle lens, so behind that translucent area there is all that you could pull in from the image if you switched to the ultra wide, or if you go to the wide, or there you are, the 2x optical zoom. Apple's new A13 Bionic chip powers some incredible performance. I had a great time gaming on this device, playing PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds and Asphalt 9 Legends. Not only is it not a stutter, but the Super Retina XDR display, which is an OLED display, just makes it look astounding. It's got a 2,000,000:1 contrast ratio, so images really pop. In addition to all the work that Apple has done on the rear cameras, the three rear cameras, the True Depth module has been updated. So now it has a 12 megapixel camera that is capable of shooting 4K video. Apple's iPhone 11 Pro and 11 Pro Max are also essentially waterproof. You can drop them in up to 4 meters of water for up to 30 minutes. If you've left them in water longer than that, then you have a problem. One of the things to note is that both of these phones ship with a brand new charger. This is the first time that Apple's redesigned the iPhone charger in years. So it still has a lightning port on the bottom, but it goes to an 18-watt charger. So the 18-watt charger actually has a USB-C port on its side, which goes to a lightning port cable plug on the other side. This can charge fast. I recharged the iPhone almost 100% in under an hour. So, are these the ultimate smartphones? Not necessarily, but they're certainly the ultimate iPhones. But you know, there are some changes here. They don't have necessarily the most elegant design. They're no longer the thinnest or lightest phones, and I don't think Apple cares about that anymore. You get amazing battery life. I mean, they'll last, at this point, especially this guy, the Pro Max, 11 Pro Max is going to last longer than a day. This guy did as well. Obviously, your experience will vary depending on whatever you do with it. They're gorgeous phones. They're not cheap. $999 to start for this guy, $1,099 to start for this guy, and both of them only come with 64 gigabytes of storage to start, which I think is a mistake on Apple's part. It's time to update that. All their competitors are doing more. They also don't have, like, they can wirelessly charge, which is great. They can't wirelessly charge share like the Samsung Galaxy S10 and Note 10 Plus can do. So that's something that we really thought Apple was going to have. It doesn't have that yet. I don't really miss it very much. If you want the best that Apple has to offer in smartphone technology, you're going to be getting the Apple iPhone 11 Pro or Pro Max. Call quality is good too. Hey, if you like this video, remember to rate, review, and subscribe.